Everybody, welcome back to Rusty Gears Season 3, Episode 61 with me, Sid. And for starters, I've got a bit of a... well, it's either a cold, which is what the wife called it when she had it, or it's COVID, which has been running around the office at work, which she may have had, may not have had. I mean, to be honest... ooh, I'm looking at... is it windy? Yeah, strong gale, hence why I'm doing that. Hello. So, I'm kind of the opinion now that they're one and the same. You know, it's a thing that we're stuck with, and we're just going to have to get used to the fact that the bug's going around, and, you know, the symptoms are largely cold-like, so most of the times we're going to say, I've got a cold. Anyway, these are fruiting. They're not far off. Not far off ripe. Everything is having a go. These are nowhere near. The lychees are coming along. The pomegranates are now ready. We've got quite a few of these blocks where they're just not rendering the leaves. So this is all right. But look, I think this is somewhat linked to the problems I was having with the plants, because all of these bamboos have grown, but none of these bamboo have got leaves on them. Anyway, let me show you what I've been doing. So first up, we've got the tank. I chiselled this. It's just a large chert and basalt sand with these iron beams. I think I've got a little bit left of those, but not a lot. Goes up here. I've chiselled some valves, one there. One there, and then we're going to bring the pipes out, and I've got the pipes up here. But what I've also chiselled is these cogs, which are the... I mean, I could have gone ham and done lots of different cogs and lots of movement and lots of things. I just want to give the impression that this is a mechanical device. So we've got this thing from one of those ruins. We've got this, which is just beams, actually. Multiple beams going upwards, and then a bit of chiselled handrail, and the impression is that goes down, and in it goes. Now we've got a gap over here. I need to get a windmill, and I need to pipe, and then we need to start with some clutter and detritus around the place, and decorate down here and decide what this is going to be. And there are no windows in here, and I'm trying to decide whether to put windows in or not. It's going to be a bit of a pain, if you'll pardon the pun, because, you know, it's round. So that's going to be awkward, say the least. But anyway, it's starting to look like something, and, you know, we've got plenty of lighting, plenty. It's starting all to pull in together, and I'm happy enough with the way this is coming out. But we need to pipe this in. But first things first, we're going to sort my inventory out, pick up my back box, which is there. Yep. So that might as well have all of the tools back in it. I think that is everything. It is. So I'll pick you up. I did reprogram that, didn't I? Yes, it's alright. I broke my last thing. This is all good here, so that can stay, that can stay, that can stay. I really want these to stay as well, which is going to be a bit of a pain because I haven't got room for everything else to stay. Tell you what, that can go. That can stay. Copper lantern, we can deploy that somewhere, and that's going to stay with me because there's no use down here. That can go there. If I do that, I'll get 32 of those, which frees up that, which gives me that space for the winch. And then we can bin that, and we'll put the lantern somewhere. That's all good. Good and things. And I just heard the thunder of little kitty paws. Actually, I want a fence. Let me grab a fence. Fence. Just the one. Thank you very much. And we shall pop that there. Lovely. I feel like I'm starting to get somewhere with this one, considering it started off as a completely random build. So we need to head back, and I need to build some windmill components. That's what I was going to say. So let me just check. The pub is coming along. Punk, I met with Punk, and he's been working on. So he's put in the floor. He's put in the start of the bar. I assume this is for people coming in to be seated. Please stand here waiting to be seated. A very formal medieval pub. Originally, where this was this has been nicknamed Piss Alley because that's where you go out the back for the jakes. That has now moved in here, and Punk has been busy down here doing his cellar work, so we'll leave that to obviously go and look at Punk's videos if when it comes out. I don't think it's out yet, but I know he's got one coming shortly. Stable has a roof on it, but is not completed yet. That needs doing. We and ahed about whether to messy this up or whether to keep it fairly clean, and I don't think we actually resolved an answer on that one, but we will move around, and then we'll be coming over to probably the next episode, all being well, to start work on the two upper floors, and we're going to hopefully try and get some actual build time with Punk, so it's a bit of collab time in there. And I know Gran has been shopping, so there are 100 gears in my thing. I'll grab that at a later time. What I need now is I need to get home to my base and make myself a windmill. Let's see whether, I know Shino was on the other day, so have we got any more depth? I don't think so. I wonder whether there's anything changed in the kill chamber. Sorry, I'm just curious. Oh, we might as well be curious together, although I'll looks. Oh, this is going to be awkward if you've not built this out. I'm going to have a word with him, because if I'm using the chisel, the rock splitters to take this out, I'm going to wreck his build if it's not careful. I think he's definitely going to have to build out of non-natural stone. If it's this, the rock splitters will destroy it. If it's actual these things, it won't, which is why I've left this here, because I think it's actually quite interesting to see that, but we need to work on that one. But anyway, that's a problem for later. Let me get to my base, and I'll see you in a minute. Alright, well, I'm back. I've made the starting point. I didn't really want to bring that with me, doesn't matter. I'm not going to need any copper plates for a while. All of that copper shingles, the copper roofing material, broke down into multiple things, so I'll never need a copper plate again as long as I live. However, I do need an iron plate to make the windmill rotor, so that's the next thing. And I believe that Punk used my forge the other day, and he has left the gift of drinks, an aged pear brandy, an aged blueberry brandy, an orange brandy, and an aquavite. Which actually looked up aquavite. It's just an old word for a fermented spirit. I for some reason thought it was something else, but no, it's not. It's just think so. We'll take that to a new home, but right now I need to actually wreck my old hammer, because it didn't have enough durability to craft the hoofer. Actually, do I know? I don't know. I just need to do that. Let's turn that off for a moment. I don't need you. We'll leave you here. There we go. That solves the problem. So I just need to make an iron plate, and then that will get us up to the point where we have the old windy mill. bearing, and then we just need to make some sails. And I think I'll probably do either 2 or 3 sets of sails for this, which is one of the reasons why I did a four part 4 direction windmill rather than doing a 6 or a 3. Or the 3 you get an odd number, it's a bit weird. A 6 obviously is an odd number again. You need to do 12 sails to get a 2 part sail. And let's pop you on there, make that. This is ludicrously fast when the wind's blowing anyway. And then throw you in there, and that is that bit done. We can pop that away. And then I believe it's let's have a look. Hammer, chisel, and that. Now I don't know whether there'll be enough durability on that. Hammer, chisel, and a plate. Yes, there is, and that used a little bit more. 1 durability. Oh, wonderful. Right. Let me just also I haven't got space. I need somewhere. Need somewhere to leave this coke oven door. How about you? Yes, perfect. Right. So we got all of that. Now what we need is sails. Let's go and see about those, shall we? How are you doing, by the way? Might as well set another burn going on that batch of steel. I mean, that steel's been going for weeks now. So keep on. Gib. Thank you. Do. Okay. Yeah, it's just a matter of keeping things going, and eventually we'll have some more blister steel. I don't desperately need any right now, but you know, let's keep the production going while we can, and that's all good. Okay, let's go and do that thing what I said I was going to do, which was sails. And I hopefully somewhere well, that's not going to get me very far, is it? That will make me centered or angled. Gonna go with angled. Yeah, I mean that's gonna go 2, 4, 6, 8. I'll get 1 set of sails out of that. I need a little bit more. How am I doing over here? I'm actually not too bad, so let's do that. And it was, just double check, 2. So I'll get 3 sets out of that if I go and get the stickage. Go grab some stickage. Oh man, I don't know why it is that sticks are the one thing I always seem to start running out of. What was the? There we go. That's all good, and put you away. Lovely. And then I just need to you see, I'm tempted to run gears around and have it rotating stuff, but it's kind of a waste at the same time. I really don't know what to do. We'll do it. Take a couple of those. I'm not going to worry about, because he's not going to be driving anything, so we'll just borrow everything, I think. Yeah, not worried about that. Right, I will see you back in the south. Alright, first things first, I need to make myself a few boards for wallage, which is going to be, and I do probably need to be flying, I think, for this, which is going to go 1, 2, do I want to on that level or that level? Difficult choice. That level. So we'll do there, and then we'll do like that, and then we'll do. Damn you! You had one job. That. That will give me that, and I would like. Should have thought of this before I did that, shouldn't I? Let me get my saw out. Saw. That should give me everything I need, because I just need one stair, which will go like this. I need an axle. And then another axle, then scaffolding, which I don't have, it's down here. Of course, when I say scaffolding, of course you do realise I mean dirt. New, that could go over there. We'll go 1 and then 2. We'll knock you out. We'll whack on the thing, and then we shall whack on 1, 2, oops, hang on, 2, 3. And I think that's big enough. I don't think we need to go any bigger, especially not for a windmill which is actually not going to be doing anything. But what it will be doing, it just adds kinetic motion to the entire build, which is it's important. You know, it does you good to have a little bit of motion on the build. It makes it feel alive. Now, and I have a doorway there. Damn it. Out of juice. We'll have a doorway here, I think, and then this will be a solid wall. That works for me, so I just need to saw up this capock, I think. That will do me a solid. Let's get you going, turn you into those, turn you back into those. Let's get that going down there. So I think that can be a solid wall, but we'll put a window in this one. Yeah, we're going to get posh. 3 wide. Now, yeah, I'm not sure, but I have got some materials to try this. But we'll see, that is annoying, but that's fine. Do I want to go a too high window? I think I do. Because again, motion is adds life, and having the glasses downstairs in the box, having that little bit of motion in the build will. Thought it was downstairs in the box. Did I not put some glass in the box? Is it in my build? Where did I leave it? Well, I know it's not in there. What about there? No. I did go out and find another room to get myself some more of those, which was actually, no, it was off the west thing, so it's many hundreds of thousands of blocks away from here. But yeah, I needed them because we need to. This is the only way I've got to make certain certain shapes that I will need going forward. Come on. Come on. There we go. Right, let's try this then. But that is starting to look like a thing. I mean, it's ugly. It's bizarre. It's weird. I'm happy enough with weird. I don't mind weird. I may chisel some frames onto this because that looks a little bit strange. Yeah, we'll chisel some frames onto that. I'll probably do some like Kakacha frames. And we need some doors, and I think probably a Kakacha doors as well, just because. Let's leave the K-pop behind, grab some Kakacha. Now I could use support beams actually, that would work. I think I've got a few of those over there. We've got plenty of, yeah, let's try that then. Let's just try that for a change rather than the usual chiseled affair. Let me go get the rest of the support beams because I'm going to need more if it works. But it's not chiseled, so it should. Let me grab those as well. It should work well, and then we can actually start to integrate some of the chiseling we've got in here. We'll get some furniture on. We'll bring in, I think here is where I will take one of these. Yeah, shouldn't have done that, should I? That was stupid. Okay, let me just try that. You see, do I want to do that, or do I? I'd rather have. Let's just have a look underneath before I start planning and putting these in. If I were to, where are you? No, it's not going to work there, is it? Because there's that pillar in the way, so it has to be above. Okay, that's fine. And then a bit to you. A bit of you. Come on. How am I going to do this then? If I put you there and then do no, then do that, then I can put that on, and if I then take that off, it falls off. So how on earth am I going to get? Oh, let me try that. That will work. And then we can take you out of the equation, and that is fine. And then we can have a shaft running down here. To do what? I have no idea, but we'll work it. It's it doesn't have to make sense. It just has to, well, what I'd like to do maybe is bring that over here somehow. So it looks like it's integrating with that. That might be an interesting challenge. Also the fact that I'm steadily starving to death, so I probably do need to address that as well. Let's try that. That's gonna, well, it's come through there, won't it? So let's just have a look. If I was to do that, I'm going to eat in a minute. I am going to eat in a minute. I mean, there's no excuse. There's pie on my hot bar up there. You know, we've got, so again, it doesn't have to actually achieve anything. It's purely trying to give a sense of motion. To this. Now, what I would like to do, I think, unfortunately it's an odd number, it's an even number I should say, so if I were to bring this down there. It's not going to work like that. That's for one, it's clipping through the beam, which looks stupid, and for two, it's clipping through the beam, which looks stupid. So I need that to be here, I think. That is not clipping through the beam. I can chisel something there to make that look proper, and then we just need to I think if I stick a wheel there, he's fine. You're fine. You did that on purpose, didn't you? I should be able to get away with this though. That's fine, and then we can put that on there, pop that on there. Like I say, these are not doing a thing. I'm not driving a single machine. It is merely an illusion of motion which will link into that somehow. But what I'll do is I'll just chisel an oak chunk into that just to get that in there. I'm very tempted on some of these to try. Let me just, actually that's the wrong one anyway, so let me try that again. And then we can take out you, and we'll put these in a solid acacia blocks. And yeah, I better eat this pie. Let me get those back into that format, and then we'll pop one of those there, so that will be solid. And then over here I think these ones need to be solid, like that, and then we'll get the joins. So let me just do some of those. Now the trick here is going to be getting them to, oh, that's facing the right way, perfect. Oh, damn it. And then it just doesn't look so ludicrous in the way it kind of hangs from. Oh, that's wrong though. That's all wrong. Let me just check I've got those the right way around. I have. Yeah, these need to be like that, and then at least, you know, it looks sensible. Right, so we've got some motion. I just need to do a little bit of chiseling there. I can probably too many of all the things. I mean, there's literally nothing else to do with this. It is purely for looks. So let's whack a couple of doors in. That's one. There we go. 2 doors. There you go, we've got the movement, we've got that. I wanted to do this, didn't I? Let's give this a try then. To there. To there. Not sure whether I'm trying to think whether I've actually seen somebody do this or not, or whether this is, I won't say a unique solution, because obviously it's not, it's just a solution, but you know, it works. I can't really complain at it. So we can do that and that, that, and it's certainly a cheap way of framing out a door, I mean a window, but that does give me an idea, which is to do some more. And we can frame out the door as well, but we can come in there. Oh, it won't do it because of, okay. Oh, that might be a solution. Let me just try something. Or it won't be or it might not be a solution. That's always a possibility too. Well, that isn't chiseled. So why? Why are you not giving me the... There should be a breakpoint in there. These beams, I swear blind, they are a complete right royal pain in the backside. When they don't want to break, they're not going to break. How on earth? Do I get... infuriating. Okay. That's definitely I mean, there's nothing chiseled there. There is nothing in that block that is chiseled that could be breaking that. And yet, it just won't go away. I don't know how to get rid of this. I genuinely don't know. Alright, leave it with me, I'll be back in a second. Alright, I've got that chiseled in. I've started routing this pipe here. It's going to go up to there and into the, or as if it's going to the pump there. That's going to be as if that's what's creating the blue glowy energy that's filling it. We'll hook a pipe into there somehow. I don't know how. I may even have to use one of these blocks to manually chisel something, because it will fit, so we'll come up with something for that. What I do need to do is go back to my base and steal the pipe design that I suppose I don't need to. I could always, I'm sure I can. Yeah, let's try it. Let's just wing the pipe design, shall we? Bang, like that. And then I'm going to need my chisel, which I did. I was going to go and empty my inventory and tidy up after myself a little bit, but I'm going to have to go back and do some work anyway to pick up some blocks and decorative items to finish this off. Plus I want a sign and a name for this place, so yeah, this is I'm going to need some clay, I think, for that. But what I need to do here is basically chop out everything I don't need, which is not going to be everything there, of course, but this, that section there, all can go, and then once we've done this, we can copy it for the other areas where I need an upwards sweeping pipe. But yeah, we're going to take off all of that. And that. Now what I probably need to do, if I'm honest, is go and get an upwards pipe and put that in, because I suspect, if I can get myself around here, that I need to take off that bit there, but I'm not actually 100% sure, so let's go in with, I only got one of that, I've got two of those left. Let's go in with a broken glass pipe thingy. I think that will work. Like so. Actually, that's not going to be there anyway, because I'm going to put the plank back in. I'm going to put the wood back in as if the pipe's going through it. So, but this will give me at least the guidance to do that. It is as we suspected, like that, and then we can't get the wobbles on these because obviously we are restricted to a plane, but you know, we can at least make this look like a pipe. And that will do us. So then we can grab you back. You can come and go back in there like so. But that's fine, because that's what I needed for now anyway. And then what I need to do here is something similar and yet different. So again, chisel all of this away, and not that, getting carried away. It is very easy when chiseling to suddenly find yourself carried away in your activity. You see, that doesn't actually meet up with that, so I think we do need to be a little bit more selective about what we do here. So we know that that is the pipe profile coming up through the floor. But then do I just do that? Why is it 3? It's not 3. It's 2. And then maybe just take that off. So it's got that going on. I mean, I suppose it's not fancy, but it'll work. Where I'm going to suffer is if I want to put that ridge on there. I'll leave it. It doesn't need to be on the bottom edge, so that's fine. Okay, so we've got we've got the story telling the direction in as far as this, and then we need the story to tell a direction out from here, which is, I think, how am I going to do this? I am somewhat struggling for an idea here. I mean, it's I don't know. It's going to be a struggle, I think. Let's let's copy this for start. Oh, I need my pantograph for that. Pantograph. Then let's go and put a bit of that in there, and then let's give it a bit of a rotate so it's coming out this way. That works. And then what I want to grab, and there's a tool which is invaluable for this kind of work. There you go. Pantograph can go away. Let me grab her. Got a little bit. We'll just go with one of those on this one. I did put the other one away, didn't I? And then we'll have just some plain ordinary pipes. So we've got you, and then now how far do I need to bring you out before I take you up? At least 2, I think. Did I not? I could have sworn I put those into my inventory. Obviously I didn't. And then it's another piece of this, which we're going to copy and paste, rotate, and then we can start heading up, which again is going to be definitely use a wee bit of that. I don't think we need you for a while, but I'm wondering whether I can get away with putting a break or yeah, let me try a little bit of that, and then we can put, have I got any of the, yeah, one of those, so it's like leaking out to one side. That works for me, I think. Don't know where I'm going to go with this once I get to the top. Probably up and around. Yeah, let me just fiddle around with this and I'll be back in a moment. Alright, I think that works. I brought the pipe up here. I've got a little leaky section over here. And then it comes up through by one of the glowy sections. And then this is just a hand chiseled extension with a valve on the top. So this is where the airship would dock and retake on whatever it is coming out of that tank. Again, this is a narrative. It really doesn't matter what it is, as long as it, you know, the story flows somewhat. So, the last thing I think is to go and decorate. Now, I'm going to take, well, I'm going to start off by taking this lot back to the shop and grabbing, then I'll come back and grab my iron chest. I'll empty that out, what of that belongs down here, take me back, clear it out, and then I'm going to get a whole load of gobs to come and decorate the tower with. And yeah, I'll be back with you in a second. Alright, I'm aware that I'm 45 minutes in, so time is of the essence. However, I think I have everything I need to more or less finish this off. So, we are going to have, well, we've got a whole load of stuff. Living quarters back here, so we'll, I don't know, we'll probably get the scroll racks around just to give this a little bit of things. I've got one of those rotten ones, so well, doesn't matter. This strikes me as a dangerous place, so when you're working with all of this stuff, you probably want a fairly hefty piece of protective gear, and again it's just visible from there. Now I wanted to, let's see, how can I might get away with doing it on this actually. Oh dear, no, that's not going to play. Okay, it's not a solid block, so maybe we need to do something like that, and maybe something similar on that side, just to get that kind of vibe going. And if I can manage it, we can, doesn't, I chiseled those back, didn't I? You see, I knew when I was chiseling those back, I just went, oh, that is going to come back and haunt me. I just know it is. But if we were to do, oh, that's not good. When the world gives you lemons, make it work. Just stick them where it works. Right. So what I should have is a table which we are going to place there. Well, actually that's fine. And I've got that which we can place just slightly behind it, and we'll stick this book there. So this is like office space. What else? What have I got about my? We also have that, which if I were to go and grab one of these tables, those chickens are going to get annoying very, very old. Sorry, very quickly I should say. So that can go up there. Let's just take this upstairs with us for starters, because I think that's the smallest area that we need to decorate. So, and it's going to be relatively easy, I suspect. So we have got some chains for starters, so we can just put a bit of chain there, a bit of chain there, and we'll just drop that back in the thing for a moment. But then we're going to have some passenger seating for when people are waiting. So interesting. How very interesting. That's the fact that we can put a little bit of you there. We can put one, say there. That works, and then we'll use those elsewhere as well. I brought some planters, so we can kind of try to dress this up, and I'll just go and grab a couple of flowers from somewhere. There's bound to be something nice. He says. Of course, he had to go miles, didn't he? I mean, I could use bamboo, I suppose. What are you? Branchy Kakacha. I didn't bring any flowers with me. Are there any in the chests over here? Did I give up placing? I can stick a couple of bamboo bushes in, that will work. I don't think. Heartstone Fern might play, and we'll stick. And a fern might play actually. Let's just see what works. And then we'll do something on that level, and then we'll have more on this level. But let's have a look. That worked. What about the fern? Fern works. Okay, that's fine. Heartstone Fern, not so much. just out of curiosity, if I plant this somewhere, see, that works fine. Why is it? Oh, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with this game at times. Right, so that's that. I also would like to place a few shipping crates and the likes around. And I did bring this up as well, which we can just place as a loose. It's the only one I've got, so I'm very limited to what I can do. Can I actually? Oh, you can. That's interesting. I don't want to do it here, but I was just curious where I could place that and what I could get away with. Let's stick a little bit of this down. Maybe actually in here. We'll get a few of these bits of machinery, because I did brought this, which I thought would look somewhat interesting, like a little robot running around up here, the mechanical helper. Blah, 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 blah. What else? We got you. That can possibly just go like there. That works. A brazier, maybe there, like that. Keep warm of an evening. And then we've got a little bit of this going on, so let's just I did not want that to happen. Did not want that to happen either. Give. Right, if I do, let's try this. Better. One there, perhaps. Cluttered enough? I think so for this level. Let's go down to here. And we'll just put a bench in for the tired souls that are walking up. That seems fair dues. Right, down a layer, down a level, and again we can stick a bench. What else? Oh, I did bring more plant. I could go and get me fern, couldn't I? Alright, let me go and get me fern. Come here, fern. I want you. You have a purpose. And then I'll need one more flower or something to go in there. Again, we'll throw some actual crates around the place. I suppose a bucket wouldn't hurt. Buckets. Nah, not there. Like that. That's probably enough. I don't think we need to go mad. Do we need to go mad? We could go mad. Throw some chains down there. That's all good. Anything much on here? I don't really want to clutter this, but I do think it looks a little bit clean. One of those. Getting hungry again. And then we'll come down, and now we're back into the living quarters, so let me just put that down there for a second. So first things first, bed can go there. Next to the bed we'll have a bedside tablets, and we'll stick his abacus on there. What can I eat? I'm low on food. That's... well, everything's good because I'd be spinning my inventory for ages, so let's have a bit of that, because this is one of Candy's concoctions, cooking. And that's likely to be quite filling, because Candy don't muck around when it comes to making food. Right, I probably want more of these tables actually, but let's just get that in like so. We can stick a chair behind that. We have got a globe. I think that really needs to be. I think I need to get some more tables, you know. Put that on there, and then we can pop that down on there. Yeah, it's not going to let me put two of those down. I definitely need more tablage. We have got some bookcases which we can run there just to round that out. Maybe even put one just down there, just get some more feel for the place. We'll give it a little bit of wear and tear in the form of, you know, a few cobwebs scattered around the place. Not there. Got a couple left. What have we got? There, perhaps. There you go. Okay, that's kind of starting to feel. Starting to feel right. Right, what else? Display case. Again, that really does need a table. So that's two things that need a table. That's three things that could use a table. That's four things. I need at least four tables. Alright, let me sort that out. I'm going to get the rest of these down because I'm conscious of time, and I'll be back in a bit. And there we have it. That is the airship station. All done. Possibly want some lights up here. I don't know, actually I think he probably gives the right atmosphere, but I am exceedingly happy with that build. It's ramshackle, it's, you know, it's kind of in theme for the area, but it's also got the steampunk theme. It's fully decorated, and you know, we've got a lot of chisel work gone into it, and yeah, you know, I think it kind of fits the area, and hopefully everybody will enjoy this as a build. I've certainly enjoyed making it. There's a few annoying things, like, you know, these things connecting up to beams. That's annoying. Beams themselves being beams. That's the thing. But we've really cluttered up in here. This is all just clutter, just mess, and gives you that thing. I've thrown a few of these down on the outside as well. So I think that works really well. Next episode, back to Spawn to continue working on the tavern. We may hopefully be actually doing some building work with Punk, so we might get some collab work on that one or the episode after. I'm not sure how that will work out, because Punk is in Australia and I'm at the other side of the globe, so obviously time zones are a very real problem for us when it comes to sorting that lot out. But yeah. Until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.